What's good? My name's Imani.
It's your boy Sincere.
And I'm Quisemuney.
And this is So Sit Down. So the first question I got is, who are y'all?
Shit, you wanna go first?
Shit. Me personally, or who I think I am?
Give me both.
Alright. Me personally, facts, nigga. I'm a money getting ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual, money getting, goddamn, creative energy, you know, bringing ass nigga. That's who I am.
And then, for who you think you are?
Who I think I am. Like, man, I'm just a motherfucker trying to make it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, one way or another,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm just trying to step higher than them. You know what I'm saying? Keep
Yeah.
stepping. Like, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. Keep going.
What about you?
Shit, really just to bounce off what he said, like, shit, creative, wise,
Facts.
motivational, like just a nigga who gonna pursue something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but definitely.
and then really to bounce off what you said, like when you say creative bringing, let's tell everybody what you mean by that.
I bring others around me, like, creative energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just my, like, your brother, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the way me and him bounce off like each other, bro. Like, that shit is like, that's what I mean. Like, we get in the room together, like, it ain't nothing but ideas flowing. Or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
How to improve y'all.
Shit going, like, what we just did, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, yeah, like, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't mean to interrupt you and shit, but like let's tell everybody what's the like significance in doing shit like that. Like what's so important about that shit? Why is that important to have in your life?
Why is it important to have in a life?
Why is it important to like have people in your life to
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's shit. That's a question I gotta think. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm deep, right? You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's important. You're supposed to have somebody like that on your team, bro. Like a lot of these like I cuss on this one. I can cuss on
Okay.
it. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers like bring like negative energy towards you, and that doesn't benefit you. Like you're supposed to have people around your team to where like their energy radiates your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like you're supposed to have somebody that uplifts you like in a regular tone. You know what I'm saying? Like without that, like shit, you might as well like think of how some of these people are like suicidal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have
that person.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You ever been suicidal?
Yeah. Like a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they went through depression a few times.
What pushed you through those?
What put me
push
through?
And put you through.
What put me through them? Shit. I first experienced depression very, very young. Like my dad, who just recently passed, he got in a car accident in 2003. Right, it left him paralyzed from the shoulders down. So all he could do was move his neck and his head. That's all he could do. Right.
Yeah.
And for a time, I couldn't see him up in Nashville and Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
That shit like fucked me up. Then we went and seen him, and that was the last time he was able to use his vocal cords because they had to put a trachea tube in it so he could breathe and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck with like I think that was like for 3 years he had that shit in, and he couldn't talk. So I was used to my dad not talking. I used to be really good at reading lips. I can't read lips for shit now. You know what I'm saying? But he had that shit in his throat. He couldn't talk, so I used to my dad for not talking like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So like nigga was like sad as fuck, like you know what I'm saying, like not being, you know what I'm saying, like not being able to talk to bird, like you can't understand him. He just like, you know, like nigga, I wasn't able to understand, bro. Like that shit was sad. Like for me, like that shit put me through like so much, especially like growing up too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and I'm the type of nigga that I always hide my feelings in. Like you wouldn't Well, you would know there was something wrong with me, but you wouldn't think I was deeply depressed or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, damn, like, he ain't smiling today. Like, oh, shit, he must, you know what I'm saying?
Must be some
Type
Yeah,
shit.
there must be something going on. But then sometimes I come with a smile, too, but I'm hiding all that pain within that smile, and I'm just, like, forcing myself to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause hell, the people that I'm talking to don't deserve that negative energy that I'm giving out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that shit ain't nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? So I just smile and fake, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, you know what I'm saying? I keep pushing.
Yeah.
But back to my story, yeah, that put me through depression. Like, he actually went through the pain of getting his vocal cords and stuff, like going through some kind of surgery.
Yeah.
He had to like help him breathe on his own and you know, get his vocal cords back. And he went through that pain for me. Like, I found that out not too long ago. Like, cause I said I can't talk to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, cause Naya, my sister Naya, I don't know, like Naya was young, and Naya was like 2 or 3 when he had an accident. I was like 5 or 6.
Hold on, so he went through the pain of getting his vocal cords to work for you?
Vocal cords will work.
Okay.
And to learn how to talk again, for like use them. That shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? For real, like that shit hurts. So, cause went to that surgery and all that shit for me, like he called me, and my mom was like, "Here's your dad," and I was like, "My dad can't talk." You know what I'm saying? I'm cleaning the tub. Like, nigga, I'm cleaning the tub. Like, nah, it's your dad here. And I was like, "Hello?" Bro was talking. I was like, "That's definitely." You know what I'm saying? I don't know who bro is. I said down, I don't know who he is. And I'm sitting there cleaning the tub again. He was like, he don't recognize me. He was laughing and shit. But my mom was like, "Here, it's your dad." And I was like, man, y'all, basically I was like, y'all lying. I ain't say that. They grown. I had respect. I ain't say it was lying. I was like, that's not him. Like, yes. So I finally believed him, and I went over there and I went to his crib and he was talking. So I was like, oh shit. That shit made me happy.
Did that get you emotional?
I don't remember myself crying.
Yeah.
I was just happy as fuck. Like,
So it was emotional, but the emotion
was joy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, cause bro used to play the video games and everything, would be paralyzed, couldn't move shit. Like, he had this like remote controller that he had to bite on type shit. And he was playing with me like that. Like, we was doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, did that shit for me, bro. Like,
that shit.
It's my dog, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my dog. Like, and he's not my biological father. He's Naya's dad, but he's been in my life since I was 3 months old.
Yeah.
Me and Naya are 3 years apart. So like, that's why I call him dad. Like,
cause he was there.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
You know, and goddamn. One time we had my nana. I think my nana was moving. She had to move. Some shit. And we had this dog named Baby. German Shepherd in the backyard. My nana crib that she in now.
Yeah.
She moved from that crib.
Okay.
But she had to. Where we was going, or she was going. She couldn't take the dogs with her. So I mean, I'm young too. I had to be like 7.
Yeah.
But like, nigga, why the fuck would you let the dog loose in the woods? You know what I'm saying? And bring me along with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I fucking love that dog, bro. That dog was cool as hell. He mean to everybody else. She was mean to everybody else, but cool as hell to me. I'm like, man, just let me get close to her and everything. We had in the backyard and everything. We was chilling. And I saw like that shit. Let her loose in the woods. And she was looking back like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where y'all niggas going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just drove off type shit. Like, I was crying about that shit. I was sad as fuck. And I think I was depressed for I had to been like depressed for a minute because like I remember my mom and them talking about it and they was trying to cheer me up type shit. Like take me places and cheer me up and I forgot how I even got out of that funk. Really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, I'm an animal lover. That shit sad as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
me too, bro.
Like I fucking love like animals, bro. Like
facts.
Like
What do you like about animals? What do you love about animals?
I love that they don't live like us.
Not facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have no clue. Well, they know how. It's like their instinct is to know how to survive in their own life, right? But they don't have to deal with everyday drama we have to deal with. They still basically like Bible pure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah, bro.
Like Adam and Eve before
That's a good way to
Eve bit the
I ain't never looked at that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're still like that. Like they're doing what they know their nature, what they were meant to do.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah, like
you about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like us, we're sitting here, programmed and light bill. You gotta have light bill for something that you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta pay to throw away trash. You pay to live.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? To live here.
They just experience it, bro.
Yeah, like they just living and they in nature. You know what I'm saying? Really, all this is their nature. This is not. You know what I'm saying? Even the land we living on, like that's supposed to be nature. That's their nature too.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they just chilling. They just know that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got these. I like to reference dogs because dogs can be both. They can be like us, and they can. Well, not dogs and cats.
Yeah.
Because we treat them as pets. We do baby them. We all that. We pamper them like they're a human. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really in nature like that. You know what I'm saying? But they have that natural instinct to defend themselves, to know to eat and whatnot, and they just like they would do in the wild. They chilling. They don't gotta go to work every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta work to live, and that's how I feel. But they get spoiled. The good dogs at least get spoiled.
Yeah.
By like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Going back to the topic about your dad not being able to speak and shit. Like, what did that teach you?
Patience. Okay. Patience. Because I had to sit there and, learn.
Yeah.
How to read his lips. You know what I'm saying? Do what he said. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn to wait for, like, my blessing. Or his blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, his blessing was being able to speak again, and my blessing was being able to hear and talk, you know what I'm saying? Have a conversation.
Yeah, and to really work for something.
Yeah.
What's some ways that you applied that patience to your life? So the patience of you having to wait for your dad to talk. What's some ways that Quiz applied that to his life as he got older? Like finances or like.
Most of y'all that know me, you know me really well. Sometimes I can be impatient, very impatient.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I recognize that. But I'm also patient as hell too with things that I know it's gonna take time. Like I can be patient and impatient about my money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn, I'm finna get paid this week. Shit, I can't wait to Friday. Or like, I'm sitting here, I'm doing this shit to stack up my wealth type shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like
for the bigger picture.
Yeah, I'm stacking for my kids. I'm not stacking for me. You know what I'm saying? None of this shit matter to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, it don't. Like money do not matter to me. Like I can miss a whole fucking week of work and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? For real. And not get paid a single day and be chilling. Like
so subconsciously, is that patience coming from the trauma from your dad, or is it just like?
I mean, I guess you could say that, but it's also just coming from learning over life. You know what I'm saying? Like things will come. Good things will come to you. You just gotta wait, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Experience is one of the best teachers ever, bro.
Yeah, this is like waiting for a movie that you can't wait to get out, like come out. Patient, bro. Or a game if you're in the gaming, or music if you're in the music, like waiting for your favorite artist to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like patience.
Everything really do take patience, bro.
Yeah.
But so what would you say inspires you to like keep going? Yeah, I know you already touched on, like you said you do everything for like your future kids, but
yeah, my future kids. I don't got kids yet. I'm not saying my kids, like I got kids, but my future kids. But I say we just want to live a better life.
And what does a better life look like for you?
Peace, not like pure peace. Like I'm talking about regular life, no job. You know what I'm saying? Like no 9-to-5 job or with freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Peace and freedom go co hand for me. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near the same thing. You know, just being able to be there for family. I'm very antisocial, but and especially to my family too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But they're all that matters to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I drop anything. Like, I can talk shit about one of them or what. You know what I'm saying? But that's I love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that.
Do you think we can ever achieve world peace? And do you think freedom really exists?
We won't be able to, you know, not with the government we have.
Yeah.
You know, I even thought of this before with what's going on in the world. You know, before that, what's that, Ukrainian Russian war?
Yeah.
What's going on?
That bullshit.
I thought about this before. I'm like there's too many motherfuckers that want to have like the biggest dick out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like,
Not satisfied.
why can't we live? Like, why can't we just, you know what I'm saying, just live and be peaceful
Yeah.
and not even have governments? Because we shouldn't even have governments. Nobody should be telling us what the fuck to do. We know what we can't do. Just don't kill, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit, all
That's
that other shit.
instilled in
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
But
bro.
I don't even feel like it will even work for, like, I feel like if it was world peace, there wouldn't be as much individualism as it is today either.
No.
I feel like it's a beautiful thing that it is the way it is because it sparks so much stuff for like people, like great ideas. It just inspires everybody to be different because like you can really be your own person. Like if it's just freed and like I don't know, I just feel like people wouldn't really be as individualistic. Which I think.
I fuck with that.
I definitely see what you're saying. Like, and I'm gonna talk louder because I feel like we're talking too low.
That.
It definitely brings out pain in people, and that pain can turn like to creation. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. Everybody is supposed to use their pain and turn it into a passion. Like use it to motivate you type stuff. Like don't let it destroy you.
Yeah. I learned that like every time I experience something painful.
Yeah.
Push through.
Yeah, I was watching something by Mike Tyson. He was saying that people say the world is so beautiful, like everything is going right, but as soon as one thing go wrong, everybody like, the world sucks. Like I hate this. Like you're supposed to enjoy the both, the good and the bad, because the bad can be turned into good if you use it the right way, and then good can be turned into bad depending on how you use it. So everything really just depends on the person, on how you want stuff to be. Everything is like perception. Like once you change your perception, your life changes.
Now, what did you want to be growing up?
500 different things. But, like, I wanted to. At first, it was a police officer.
Okay.
Then it was a firefighter.
Okay. I feel like that's like every like
that's
young
every,
nigga
that's
type
every
shit.
young nigga shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It really is.
I never wanted to be a doctor because I never wanted to be in school 8 years. I always say that I do some schooling, but I ain't gonna do 8 years of it, bro.
Yeah.
And not waste my time. You know what I'm saying? 30 years old if you be a doctor, bro.
Yeah.
But damn, they're going in the 30s. But the president, bro.
I used to want to be a fucking president.
Bro, I wanted to be like, these niggas got it so easy, bro. If I was the president, bro, we'd be going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Straight, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, everybody be making money, all that shit, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
Let me pause you right there. You want to notice what's similar about all those three professions that you just named?
what?
It's a sense of power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like they program us to want that sense of power. You wasn't growing up saying I want to be a painter. Like nobody thinks about that shit.
So
You grow up.
my bad, go ahead.
You grow up saying I want to be a police officer. That's powerful. I want to be a firefighter. That's powerful. I want to be a teacher. That's a form of power. Like, nobody grows up saying, I want to be
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just thought of that, bro. Like, why is it always positions of power and not, I want to be a painter, I want to be a, fucking, I don't know, bro. Just like
You
something.
can't say musicians have power too.
That's why I ain't say.
Yeah, you can't say music. I was thinking musicians, but like they really have power.
That's what I'm
too.
saying. Yeah.
They influence a lot of people. Shit.
I want to be a fashion designer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Nobody says that.
Fashion influences people.
Right, but they don't want to. They want us to be under
Hating
they
influences
shit.
people. That's really all. If you want to be realistic, everything is based off power in some sort of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
But why is it always police officer, firefighter, or teacher? Nobody.
Because that's like actual like authority, literally. Like,
Yeah.
You can really control.
like we say like we were just naming all those could be like powerful at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
but like they don't have no like authority behind it unless you like Charles Manson type shit. Or
Yeah.
whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro.
and that's
I want to get into it.
yeah, like that's still like he still really didn't have no power. Like his power was just his voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his
What do you think about figures like that? Like
Like-
figures that like led cults and shit. Do you get any type of inspiration? I like what they did was evil, but like the type of leader that he was,
But how he led his people.
how he led his people.
I mean,
Like, do you?
don't get me wrong. I mean, I find that shit fascinating.
I
Like,
do.
I'm on Netflix. I'm watching like all these like serial killer shit, like or like Kobe. I'm like watching it right now. Like that shit is fascinating as fuck to me.
Yeah,
It's like how they think, how they acted, type shit. It's like damn, like these niggas are intriguing. Like why the fuck were y'all like
you
this?
got this.
I got a question for y'all though.
What?
Why is it that everybody likes to see stuff like that though? Like, if you think about it, a lot of the world likes violent things. They like boxing, they like sports, they like people to get hurt. Why is that? Like, why do y'all think?
Personally, I feel like because that's what the world is. Like that's what's reflected. I feel like the world is violent. The world is dark. So when people see that,
They put their energy off into that.
right,
And it's like that's actually like them doing that shit to
Mhm.
that person.
and deep down, a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
So when you see somebody creating something like that, it's basically soothing your deep desires of probably wanting to kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to like watching fights. Like, I was angry as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
all the time. That's how I would force my energy to that.
Yeah.
I would just literally just watch fights. Like,
Like
UFC,
calm you
all that
down
shit.
so
I
that
just
you
be-
didn't actually do it.
just be like chilling. Like, yeah. Like, that's why I play football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like your aggression now.
yeah.
It's
Like,
more positive. But
yeah.
Facts, bro.
That's why I did all that shit.
And to add on to what he said, I feel like a lot of people feel very oppressed. And I feel like a lot of people have like a lot of suppressed rage inside of them because of our government, because of shit that a lot of humans go through. So we like to get stimulated off of seeing gory shit on TV, violence on TV, rage on TV, because that's how the world is feeling deep down, I feel like.
yeah, and the thing really is, a lot of people might not even know why they like stuff like that. So y'all should strive to understand yourself, like really deeply evaluate yourself so that you know why you do what you do. Like, don't just go through life just going through it. Like, really understand yourself and understand your environment, understand the people that you deal with on a daily basis, the people that you encounter that you don't really know. Just everything, bro. All of that is important. Like, when you find the root to yourself, everything else will start to align.
Most definitely. Are you into slasher movies?
Like horror movies.
Yeah, like Michael
Well,
Myers,
like,
Jason.
Yeah, I fuck with him. Like, I be hyped, especially like the new Halloween. Like, I'm like, that nigga Mike crazy. That nigga's crazy, bro. How? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, like I enjoy Mike. I enjoy some Friday the 13th sometimes.
I like
I mean, I guess you could say Freddy Krueger. I like him a little bit. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like bro doing shit in people's dreams. Like,
Yeah.
that shit
I mean,
is hard.
that shit's hard, but it's like,
Your favorite was Michael Myers?
yeah, but like Mike is supernatural,
Like,
bro.
nigga.
Like
How do you not?
the
You know what I'm
nigga just
saying?
not. The nigga's supposed to be dead 60 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't.
Nigga was shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Mhm.
was shot, stabbed, then beat, bro, set on fire.
You can't kill him,
Bro is every time that nigga get up in the van, like
Man, next movie.
like the
nigga.
Undertaker, nigga, like I'm fucking with the
Real shit.
Undertaker, bro.
Undertaker, yeah, Undertaker,
Yeah, like
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's hard.
Why?
So, this question, it's a little off topic, but it don't matter. Why do y'all feel like y'all was put here? Like, what do y'all feel like y'all purpose is?
I'm finding that. I'm still finding that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
Yeah, I'm still finding that.
Inspiration.
And when you say inspiration, like, in what ways?
Before I answer that, I don't feel like it's just one sole reason why I was put here.
That's what I feel like.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm still finding it.
Yeah.
type
That's
shit.
one.
Like, I feel like there's multiple reasons.
Why you here?
But why do I feel like, you said why do I feel like inspiration, or what do I mean by that?
Mm-hmm. Like, in what ways could you use your, like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Conversations I have with people,
Mm-hmm.
the way I move, may inspire somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I might not even know a person is watching me, but just off me being disciplined, being self-disciplined myself in the way that I'm moving, that person may just get inspired just by that. And I'm not even knowing that this nigga is like peeping the way I move the whole time. Then years later down the line, it's like, I was peeping how you was moving.
Yeah, I was
like,
looking
I
up to you,
definitely-
bro.
I
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah, type shit.
yeah.
You didn't definitely inspire me just by watching how you move, bro.
I appreciate it.
Both of y'all have for me, and
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, you know you didn't inspire me.
yeah,
too,
you know
but
what I'm saying.
definitely.
I wouldn't say older, but I'm supposed to be wiser. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in both of you guys, like.
That just shows that, like, age really don't matter. You can really
And
get
my
gains
soul is
from everything,
old as
bro.
fuck.
It really is,
Let me tell you something. Like, I went and had a reading the other, like last week, right? And first of all, I went to the store on Riverside.
Upstairs?
Upstairs in Florida, right?
Yeah.
And it was this new lady I never heard. She's supposed to be a medium too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she was telling me that I have a very old soul, and my spirit guide right now, Sarah, is her name. She followed me from my old life.
Mm-hmm. That's hard.
I was like, for real, you know what I'm saying? And I always thought about this like I'm black, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're black, right? What if we were white people in the past?
Yeah.
Oppressing white people. That's why we were put in our skins now.
Yeah.
To show you what the black people went through. You know what I'm saying? That's like a reason that I, think, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, like, you feel me?
I definitely
Like we're just
feel that.
reincarnated white folks from a
Mhm.
different life, or, we come from a different life force, like a different planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is not my first life, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I've
always thought- I always thought, like, what if I got bored and shit up there in heaven or something? I was like, shit, let me just
Right back in, yeah.
Or I was voluntold to come back here, bro.
Yeah,
Because like, bro, you didn't get the shit right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always thought like that shit too since I was little, bro.
Yeah.
Like from the perception of them saying like God sent us here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is we got here somehow. The Creator sent us here. You know what I'm saying? Like, why bro sent me here, bro? Like, why I gotta live through this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a greater calling because we're living a human experience. Not everybody gets to do that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the animals, they're not living a human experience. They're living an animal experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, that's crazy to say animals because we're animals ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
We are.
like we're just calling, and it's really discriminatory.
Yeah. Really, I don't even feel like humans are aware how animalistic we are.
Or that we can be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes to our sexual desires.
Yeah.
I'm a victim. Like when an animal
Yeah.
sees a mate, they prey on it. When a
Facts.
nigga see a female that he want, he kind of prey on it.
Yeah. We just don't have that like mating season that the
Right.
niggas be having. You know what I'm
But in
saying?
a way, we kind of do. If you think about it,
We kind of do.
We
Right.
kind of
We
do.
kind of do. Cause you think about it, when they say it's winter,
Wintertime, everybody
Yeah.
want to settle down.
That's
get
crazy.
Yeah.
Summertime, everybody want to be free,
That's
so they can do whatever they
crazy.
want to, bro.
that's crazy. Wow. And then No Nut November, that's kind of
Yeah.
like a form of like mating season, low key.
Mhm.
That's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
The next question for y'all.
Oh yeah. She was basically saying that I'm a gifted person too.
A gifted person.
Like spiritually gifted person.
Mm.
Like even in my past lives, I can tap into my psychic energy. Like I'm meant to see ghosts
I'm gonna be honest with y'all,
or
bro.
spirits.
I feel like in my past life, I was really like into the dark side of like spirituality and just like the dark side of like where I use my power for like my advantage, like for my own personal usage. So like I feel like in this life, I'm put here to figure out like, okay, you know you got this power, like use it for good. Like,
Yeah.
use it to inspire people, use it to motivate people, use it to help people, like use it to just anything other than bad. But like I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I do use it for my own personal use. Definitely like when I was younger. I ain't that old now, but shit. I definitely used to.
You ain't old now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely still young, but yeah. I definitely used it for bad at first, and then like it's like something just clicked, like something just came to me and was like this ain't the life you want to live, like. And then like just randomly I started seeing spiritual videos on my YouTube, recommended stuff, and then one of my homeboys started bringing it to me, so I'm like, maybe I need to look into this. And then it's like, as soon as I looked into it, it was about 10th grade year, bro. I'm talking about it changed my life, bro. And like ever since then, like I'm just trying to put as many people as I possibly can on to that, because I know that's what helped me.
Yeah.
Like,
What do y'all think about a person tapping into their dark side?
I feel like sometimes it's needed,
Yeah,
just from the
it's meant to
standpoint of
happen.
like, yeah, like I was saying earlier, like use your pain for motivation, like use that hurt that you went through, cause like really, somebody has either went through that, going through that, or has been through something similar.
Yeah.
So just by you opening up about it, like talking about it, it'll make somebody feel comfortable. Like, man, I'm not the only one that's going through this.
Yeah.
And then like, I feel like as people, we work together in unison. So like, even if you haven't figured it out yet, like you and that person can start figuring it out together. Like kind of like how we do. Like I don't feel like I gotta do anything by myself. Like I don't just. A lot of people look at situations like they don't want to put their hurt on the other people because like they don't want them to deal with it. But like the way that I look at life is like, if you put too much water in the cup, the water overflows. If you put too much air in the balloon pops. So like, I look at my life like, okay, so if I'm holding in too much of my emotional stuff, what's gonna happen? What about y'all though? What y'all think?
This was hard.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna lie, I'm like, shit was hard.
I appreciate that, bro.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, like thinking, like for real, like
Yeah.
really fucked me up with the put too much water in the cup, it overflows.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was. You give us punchlines. I don't know.
A lot of analogies.
Yeah, man.
That's what you gotta do though, but like a lot of people try to complicate
You
life
made me
too
think
much.
outside that box.
Yeah, people try to complicate life too much when it's just the simple stuff, like how I use a simple analogy, like water overflowing, like life isn't complex, we make it complex. Life is simple. Like life is whatever we make it.
Live and do, you know what I'm saying?
Do what you
Literally.
really know is right and feel is right. Like don't try to impress, be yourself. Like a lot of people change for their environment. A lot of people try to be
Message.
cool. A lot of people try to be cool. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people influenced by the stuff that like rappers and like artists, like whatever the case is, whatever they're influenced by, like the negative stuff that they're using. But really, they take it out of context. Like
I think, excuse me,
no, you good,
but I think it's actually like a lot like we say rappers, right? I think it's the rapper lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you mean?
Like,
Elaborate.
that influences like, you know,
Like how they
negative.
flashy,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like how they
okay.
flashy and what you gotta doing this, what you gotta doing that. Like people
Yeah, all the
barely,
girls.
people barely. I mean, even some of the music. Like I'm a goddamn say I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Dolph. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. my nigga Dolph, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way that nigga acted. You know what I'm saying? Arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like. That shit was hard, you know what I'm saying?
No,
I was like, in his persona to people, like, that shit was hard. But he was also a goddamn, like, kind soul at heart, too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
very giving.
Motherfucker was, a southern motherfucker was saying sweetheart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga was giving, did all this, you know what I'm saying? All that shit back, you know? But, like, the shit he did in his lyrics, preaching his lyrics, that's a hustler, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, every song is, well, when he was coming up, before he got to, you know,
Where
his
he
status
was,
now, or was, or is, because he's still, his energy's still here. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was like motivation for the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like get your like get on game. Like even you can hustle anyway. Yeah. Whether it's hustling not talking about like not just money, not just hustling to get money, hustling to do something, find yourself, do something you want to do, go out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit, like nigga, basically be yourself, bro, do your shit, you know what I'm saying? Do your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of the other music, like, that shit was, like love, storytelling, all that shit, but like, or like Ride Wave, like, like, he's basically telling you it's okay to voice your feelings.
Voice your feelings.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you... Were you done?
Yeah, no, you got the flow. You just ask me a question?
I would ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me a question. I'm remembering this shit.
What's your thoughts on artists getting assassinated at a young age?
That shit gotta stop.
Yeah.
Like
assassinated. They don't just die.
Assassinated. For real. Like it's hate shit. Everybody's got haters. Yeah. Y'all got haters. Facts. Like, just people, like, don't even know us. We come across every day. We don't even know them. But you could be doing too well in their eyes and they don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is the number one cause of deaths. Even on the streets, you know what I'm saying, or shit like that. Yeah. Like niggas can hate other niggas come up. So it's I'm off this nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna assassinate.
They want to picture us as like, oh, this nigga doing this and that. He want to,
you think he cool?
Yeah, like Dolph in his own city, like That's wild. And from what I be seeing on like YouTube and shit, it was because that nigga signed Big Lucci Grape instead of Straight Drop or whatnot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he was around them and whatnot, but like I guess him and Big Lucci Grape, like they got beef.
Yeah.
So that's why they ops. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they did that. But
so I got a question for y'all. So you said it gotta stop, but everything happens for a reason, right?
It does.
So by that stopping, it can change the whole trajectory, however you say it, of life. So what if it stops, but that person doesn't get as much light as what they were trying to give out? Because a lot of times, a lot of people really don't get the message until they pass on. Which, to me, passing on isn't even a bad thing, because like it's programmed to us from an early age that like it's bad, and then also I feel like our egos like become selfish whenever somebody pass away, and like we want them here with us instead of like wanting what's better for them. Like, I mean, yeah, we can't say it's better for them. We truly don't know, but like it's like our selfishness. Like we want them here, but like why? Like the person could have been suffering here. You know what I'm saying? So like basically, what my question is like, if everything happens for a reason, why does it have to stop?
You said both of us?
Well, you didn't say it, so. But if you had any input on it,
I mean, it's just you take another person's life, solely off hate.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the point I was. You know what I'm saying?
I
I understand what you're talking about. Like when I was brought up anyway, it was you supposed to cry when the baby's born and supposed to celebrate when somebody dies when they leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I want you to speak on that thing. That's different,
Like,
bro. I ain't never heard that.
You never heard of it?
I ain't never heard that.
Because
before, bro.
your baby, that's why a baby comes in crying in this world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They coming in, they don't want
They
to
don't
be
need it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if they was in the safety of their mother's womb. And before that was just a soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, you just said some shit, bro.
I like
Because
like,
I posted something and I don't feel like nobody understood what the fuck I was saying. But I was like, we wear all black to the birth of a child. And I was like, and wear all white to a funeral. And I ain't tell nobody what I meant, but that's what I was saying, bro.
yeah.
And I don't feel like nobody understood it. Like, you the
Because
first person.
you're getting out of this world, literally.
Mm-hmm.
You've gotten your experience. You've done your human experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to go on to whatever you pass on to the next life, or you pass on, you know what I'm saying, in the spiritual world. You just, you know what I'm saying, you're just there.
Yeah.
You know? And then, you know, I believe in God, you know what I'm saying? I do practice spirituality too. But
Yeah.
I know, I believe in Jesus, I just don't believe in the Bible.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe shit the Bible did. You know what I'm saying? I know some of that shit happened.
Yeah.
Like Moses and all that, but like the messages that it's trying to get out, I don't, or what the Christians are trying to get out, or how many versions of it has gotten out.
Yeah.
KJV, why I gotta listen to King James? You know what I'm saying? For real.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way as you.
Like,
but I want to say this real quick, not to cut you off, but I realized, like, I always, like, the Bible never really resonated with me. I was like, I don't, like, and then when I ask questions to, like, preachers or Christians and stuff, like, it irritate them when I questioning it. Like,
yeah.
And I post a question and everything, but that's not my point. My point is, I feel like a lot of that stuff in there is metaphoric. So, like, they push it out however they want it to be, but at the end of the day, that's not how it was supposed to be received. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah. I was just gonna keep on going on that, but yeah.
I definitely understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the shit that they putting out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, God says you're not supposed to be gay.
Yeah.
I'm not gay with any means, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you sure? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not one way to do anything.
Yeah,
so
like,
why do
or God says don't kill yourself. And no sin's higher than the other.
Yeah.
Murder, lying, greed. It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same sin, literally. Nothing's higher than nothing. So if you'll go to hell for killing yourself, you'll go to hell for lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
Or killing somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
But
Yeah.
that's a sin. There's sins. No sins outweigh the other. It even says that shit in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But people miss that, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because they really
Like,
only push out what they want you to see.
One of my favorite actors, Robin Williams,
Mm-hmm.
killed himself. You know what I'm saying? And the reasons that he killed himself finally got out to me. I was like, shit, why that happy ass nigga do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was experiencing early signs of dementia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that forced him, like we have an episode, nigga don't know who he is, where he at. He might not want to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Off yourself. Lock yourself in the room and off yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people think, oh, that nigga going to hell, he in hell. How do you fucking know?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? How the fuck do you know he's in hell? And check this. Jesus died for our sins, right?
So ain't that...
Wouldn't that mean
Yeah.
past and present? Because as far as I know, nigga, I wasn't living when Jesus was alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So doesn't that mean or past and future? Because if he died for all of our sins, it means all of them. It means the sins that I'm going to commit in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like cussing. That's supposed to be a sin. Come on now. Like, bro, like, y'all just holy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just sanctified.
Ain't nobody perfect.
You know what I'm saying? No, nobody's perfect. Preachers cuss.
I feel like they push like the Jesus narrative out for people to not be themselves. They strive to be like Jesus. And by doing that, you're not being yourself.
Yeah. Jesus did not want anybody to be like him. He just wanted them to be influenced by him, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he just wanted to influence positivity into the world, like preach the gospel. Like, hey, yeah, he was trying to really tell us who the creator was.
Yeah,
which is his father. You know what I'm saying? He was sent by his father. Like, we were sent by his father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was, let's say this, like, and I'm just now thinking of this. What if Jesus was spiritually gifted like us? Like, what if we're formed to Jesus? Like, we're gods. You know what I'm saying? So what if we're formed to Jesus that can influence other people like that? You know? Like, what if I can go go out to a lake and walk on that motherfucking water?
Yeah.
Who says I can't? You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, who says I can't do that shit?
Yeah. I'm imagining you doing
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm gonna do this shit. Like, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
with the soul flower.
Not to for my Christian audience, if you're a Christian watching this shit, not to make fun of y'all's religion or whatnot. I was brought up Christian. I mean, I still believe in the Christian way that there is a God. There's Jesus is his only begotten son, but we're all his only begotten sons and daughters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all have him inside of us. He's all a part of us. Like, no matter what, like, just like Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus had a mother.
Yeah.
On earth. You know what I'm saying? Human.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, by no means are we knocking any form of religion, none of that. But
like I said, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? And God has blessed me so far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you like that?
I want to expound upon this thought with you guys. Back to young artists dying. Like, it's like we know how powerful words are. Right? And we know how powerful
they're predicting their deaths.
Imagination is. So an artist, usually, let's say a gangster rapper, 9 times out of 10 in a song, you're creating a picture in the listener's head of you being in conflict. Think about it. I was in the trap, niggas trying to rob, like you saying something about somebody trying to assassinate you.
Yeah.
Somebody assassinating you, somebody assassinating your friend, somebody killing.
Let's just say Tupac and Biggie. Only 2 motherfuckers that's famous for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They spoke of their deaths.
Right.
Early deaths.
Yeah.
They were my age when they died.
Yeah.
Biggie was 24, I think. Yeah, 20. I'm about to be 24.
Yeah.
July.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they be doing. That's what he's basically saying.
Yeah.
But what if that was their intentions to do that?
To get out of here early?
Whatever it was, I'm just saying, like, what if they set their intentions to do that, like they were aware that was what they were doing, and that's
like they
what
were spiritually aware.
Yeah.
And then you got millions of people. This is like I wasn't done with my thought. I wanted to finish it.
Yeah.
You doing that, you putting that in the song, so you're putting that picture in somebody else's head, and you got millions of people imagining you dying, or imagining you getting shot, or imagining you potentially getting robbed or getting your house shot up.
It's like you Ralph Jalen to my dog. Damn, bro, if Dolph died, bro.
Damn, yeah.
We used to do this shit a lot.
Yeah, I remember.
What y'all used to do?
used to be like, damn, bro, don't die. Like, cause he used to get shot so much.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
He's
Like,
putting
I
that
used to
in
do
his
that.
song.
I definitely used to
get
be
shot at. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah,
All that energy.
100 shots.
Yeah.
And then it really is really here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why that shit really happened. Like you always creating a picture of a nigga trying to rob you, a nigga trying to kill you, a nigga shot at me, I shoot at a nigga, I do this. You're always creating conflict in your songs. And then you got other niggas bobbing their head to it, putting all their emotions and energy into it. And then when it happened, it happened. Now, back to your question, is that the intent? I don't know. But I feel like that's definitely a part of it.
So
yeah, like whether they knew it or not.
Whether they knew it or not.
Yeah.
So I got a question for y'all. How much control do y'all feel y'all really have over y'all lives?
Shit. That's a good question. Free will doesn't exist.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Not the way.
Yeah,
not the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, fact.
Governments telling you what to do.
Mm.
Laws. You know. Like I don't know if y'all know this, but there's this one island that has these indigenous people on it, and they're not governed by anybody. It's like it's a tribe, literally.
Is it peaceful?
I mean, not to outsiders. They'll kill you. They'll kill you and eat you, literally.
Damn.
They'll roast you and
Did
eat
he
you.
do a news?
It was
Like something about the news?
shit. Yeah.
And he told the interviewer he was gonna eat him or some shit. I might think about some other shit.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, it was well the nigga got mad at
I know what I'm saying.
That nigga ain't that he got mad at he got mad at the reporter because they was recording him. And he said something in his language about him, like he gonna cook him and eat him. Like all that shit was funny.
No, bro, no. I mean, it was some shit on the news. I forgot what year it was, but it was, some adventurous white person went and tried to go on that island and
P. They got his ass ate.
Yeah, they shot him with bow and arrows, literally.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They literally like dressed like it's in the tropics though. It's a tropical island.
Mm-hmm.
They dress like Native Americans would and whatnot, and they like that's why it's like it's against the law to go there.
Yeah.
It's against like international law.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah.
But I want to give y'all my ideas on how much control do we really feel like we have over our lives. On a more spiritual sense, I really don't feel like we have any control over our life. I feel like we yearn for control to feel like we're doing something. Like our ego wants to tell us like, I did this. I got him to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we're being guided by something no matter if you're on the negative side of life or you're on the positive side of life. Like, whatever side you're on, you're being guided by something higher than you. Yeah. So, like, yeah, basically just saying, I don't really feel like we have control over our life. Like,
it's like saying that our books, we're still writing in our books.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we all have a book and someone's writing our story. But there's two sides to that story. Like, you either do this one or that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the thinking process. Like, you have that free will to think. Or, both decisions aren't a bad decision while you're thinking about them.
Yeah.
But just because you took one, the other one ended up being a bad decision. It's like there's somebody, like playing a puppeteer or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? Like, that's what I always felt like. It's like, nigga, you can do what you want, but there's the option I'm gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
What do you think?
How much control we have over our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on your awareness on your individual perspective.
What you mean?
Because perspective is key. So I feel like if you can control your perspective, you can, in a sense, control your life. But it also depends on what your perspective is on control. It all jumps back to perspective, in my opinion. What's your perspective on control? If your perspective on control is what you get up and do every day in life, then no. But if your perspective on control is what's on your mind every day in life, then you very well can have control over that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's
what about the random thoughts? Everybody gets random thoughts. Where did that come from?
Where the random thoughts come from?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still your thoughts. Like, what do you mean?
Like,
Are you trying to say like devil type shit?
not even
So
that,
it's your
like,
thoughts or something.
just some external force. Like, it don't even gotta be the devil. Like,
negative force.
like negative, positive, no matter what. Like, for me personally, I don't really feel like I can just wake up and be like, what my thoughts and my ideas, and be like, okay, I want to do this, and like really do it. I feel like something higher, like planted the seed in me, exposed it to me, and then I'm like, okay, so like really it's not my thoughts, it came from a higher source that was just exposed to me, and my awareness, like you were talking about earlier, my awareness, my consciousness level is high enough to be able to grasp. Now some people consciousness might not be high enough to grasp anything at all, or the positive, so that's why they venture off to the negative. Like, I feel like something feeds it to us. Now some thoughts is ours, obviously, but I feel like some, like, I don't feel like I can take the credit for even just doing what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, something higher brought it to my awareness. Now, like, the choice is I have a choice to do it or not, but like, I don't feel like that thought came from me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you are
like
one.
Something's testing you or some shit.
Yeah, like, yeah. What was you about?
In a sense, you're still one with that higher force, though.
But by us calling it a higher force, it's still higher than us. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Well, that's just the term we use. We don't have to call it a higher force.
so do you feel like it's something higher than you, or?
I feel like it's something you're one with. It's higher than you in the physical realm because you can't see it.
You're
But
one
on a
with that.
spiritual sense, I feel like you're one with that.
Okay.
But the only reason we call it higher is because we can't see it physically. But spiritually, you're one with that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and like he was saying, 'cause I realize you do the same thing I do. Like when you're talking to somebody about something deep, that's when you really start creating shit. Like you start creating thoughts that you ain't never. I know you was like, I'm just not thinking of this. Like I do that a lot, bro. Like when I'm talking
It's
to
like
somebody,
having a heart. When I have a heart to heart with motherfuckers, like I just be like, just when like juices flow, like we can talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like deep conversations really like drive me. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? With people I'm comfortable with having deep conversations because you know I'm like I said, I'm a very antisocial person, but I'm a friendly person too.
Yeah.
Like a mix, or I'm an introvert, but I'm also extrovert too. I'm extroverted in certain ways. Like that's just me like talking to people that I'm close with, like that just sparks my creative juices. If I don't know you, I'm not going to even try to attempt to, you know what I'm saying, have a deep conversation with you. Like, just because I want to know, like, it's like me, I feel like that brings me closer to that person.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, deep conversations are very meaningful, like, and needed in the world.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, I just thought of this. For example, like the moon and the stars. No, I can't even use that as an example. A tree. A tree and myself are on the same realm of reality. But the tree is higher than me in a physical sense because it's taller than me. But I'm still one with this tree because we're still in the same frequency.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's going back to like why we call stuff the higher force. I'm really just thinking about it. It's really only because we can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just thought of it.
So speaking of when you said trees, you're the same freaks.
Yeah.
In the physical world, trees are a lot older, or can be a lot older than us. You know what I'm saying? And why is it? That's why it's important to tap into, you know, nature. Like, you got the chance, go out there and ground.
Sun gaze.
Sun gaze.
Sunbathe.
You know what I'm saying? Sit out there. Even when it's cold, I probably go out there and I just breathe in the air. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna know
I
something?
close my eyes and I meditate.
You're supposed to experience every element. Like, if it's cold outside, a lot of people be like, it's cold outside, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to experience every element.
Yeah.
So.
To actually get your body, you know,
Mm-hmm.
physically to get your body immune to it.
Yeah.
You know. A lot of people do this.
A lot of people.
What's your message to everybody? What's your word of advice to everybody? Quisemuney's word of advice.
Definitely, and I'm still learning this, take it day by day.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you dream of or want to do or have ideas for will come to fruition. As long as you're positive about how you're grasping it, how you're going about it, you know, and keeping that positive energy about it, you know, because nothing good comes out of negative energy, bro. In the long run,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You can probably create something out of it in a negative way, but it's not going to end.
So you saying like you can't
Yeah.
you can't stay in negativity? Are you saying
You can't stay. Don't stay in negativity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even when, like, say, if you pass over, you know what I'm saying, then you're still stuck here hating because you're not, you know, like, bro, like, just don't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Literally let it go. Like you said, be genuine about every way you come. I'm I can't even, like, talk. I'm probably one of the most genuine person I've ever met. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. You feel me? Like, everything about me is genuine. If I have an attitude, it's a genuine attitude.
Yeah.
If I'm, like, genuinely caring for somebody, I do it genuinely. Like, it's out of the kindness of, like, my own heart.
Yeah.
I do shit. And everything you get from me is gonna come from my heart. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's me pissed off or me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, or me genuinely doing something for you, or genuinely checking in on you. You know what I'm saying? Doing that shit. I mean, I don't do it often. Like, I don't talk to people often. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way. You ever notice, like, somehow, like, the way you were raised, or like the household you were raised in, it's definitely like has an effect on your personality.
Yeah, more.
Like,
definitely.
it's like my mom, like, okay, my mom and my dad weren't together after a little while after the accident because of some shit that happened with, you know, my dad's family type shit. And I don't know the whole what's going on or what happened the way she says it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they weren't together. You know what I'm saying? So I would stay with my dad, but I didn't live with my dad type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live with my mom, but the way my mom is a very, like, introverted person. We're so badly introverted, me, my mom, and my sister, we just stay in our own rooms and we're happy in our own energy, but sometimes we would gravitate to my mom's room to just, you know, have a little talk or what you call or whatnot, but we'll all go back to our rooms. We're not like that, like, you know, check on certain people every day. We don't talk to people every day. It's uncomfortable for us to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the way we were brought up. But we're the most kindest, generous people you've ever meet.
Yeah.
And if I don't wear it on my face, like if I look like I'm mean or whatnot, like I'm not. Come up to me and talk. I smile like right after you talk. You know this.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, even if I'm feeling horrible, I come up. I'll be like, damn,
Oh,
like, what up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
most definitely, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, be genuine. No matter what, don't give up. For nothing. That's my message.
What's yours?
Don't die with regrets.
Elaborate.
I don't even want to, bro. Because at the end of the day, I just want people to hear that and take what they want to take from that shit. Don't die with regrets. It's self-explanatory. 'explanatory.  'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explanatory. 'explan
I would say stay true to yourself. Don't change for nobody. If a person wants you to change, and not growing and changing is different. If they want you to grow, then that's different. But if a person is trying to change who you are, then you don't need them around you. Love yourself. Everything starts internally. Like everybody, whatever they're going through internally, whether they know it or not, they project out externally. Like how you mentioned earlier, like your parents. I didn't grow up with my parents being together, and what I saw was them like not working together. So me, how am I supposed to know how to be in a relationship? I've never seen it before.
Exactly.
I've never seen it before.
I say this shit all the time. Like my mom has had her share of toxic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, and I tell her this, like the same thing. It's like shit. We've had toxic relationships.
Yeah.
We grew up around that shit. How, you know, what you grow up around is what you like sometimes become.
Yeah.
Like, and may not be in every element, but in certain elements, like the way you love. You know,
Yeah.
Watching your parents love is probably one of the, you know, I say if your parents are together, you're blessed. And they love each other, genuinely love each other. Like say they even are together for 50 years and they're still showing that same love that they've had and since they met or whatnot.
Yeah.
You're lucky. You're lucky to grow around them. You know what I'm saying? Because that energy transfers into your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've always asked my sister, I'm like, man, like we've seen my mom in relationships, we've seen them in bad relationships. You know, we know both sides. So we know like what if that brings on to our relationships?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I fight so hard. This is like my real father, who's just now becoming into my life, like as of 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like him not being there in my life. That's my greatest fear. It was me leaving a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or knowing about a child. Hell, not even knowing about a child. That shit'll break my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you do that? And I understand his father wasn't in his life. His father actually chose not to be in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Deep.
Yeah, like the shit runs deep
Mm-hmm.
into what, you know what I'm saying? Me and luckily my dad or my father, well, I call him dad now too, but I gotta fuck with him.
Yeah.
But luckily, he raised I have two, well, now I notice I got three little sisters. I'm the oldest out of all my sisters.
Yeah.
3 sisters, and out of 3 of them, he raised 2 of them. One of them don't speak to him, but she loves him to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because of what her mom's going through, some shit like that, but she loves him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just happy that he got to be in their lives, and I was the one, you know what I'm saying? You know, firstborn out of everything. Like,
Yeah.
That just shows, like, shit from, you know, other people's lives does affect yours.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Especially around you.
Most definitely.
I've always thought like that, though.
Me too, bro. Like, that just goes back to being consciously aware of what's going on in your life. But I'll say another one of my messages is find you a team. Stop feeling like you gotta go through everything by yourself. And to bounce off what they said earlier, like, do everything genuinely. Like, if you're not feeling something, don't fake it. Like, stay true to yourself. But I do want to ask you a question. How do you feel it played an effect on you? 1, being the oldest sibling, and then 2, like your actual father not being in your life.
Without my actual father being in my life, like let's say this, he wasn't totally not out of my life. Because when I was first born, he was there, then he disappeared. But we've always kept in touch with my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? He disappeared a little bit, but he'll come back in, and then he came back in one time, and we was chilling. I used to go spend the night over his house and whatnot. I was young. That'd be like, it had to be like 6, 7, like 6, 7, and 9. Like from that 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
That age range. And I would go over there and do that. But my first experience with my dad, like memory, like was him trying to come get me from my nana house, and I didn't know the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was scared, and I had to be like 4, bro.
Yeah.
I was literally hiding, running and hiding and shit in my nana because I didn't know this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my dad, nigga. I don't know my dad. I don't know this nigga. But they made me go with them, and I feel like that might be a reason why cuz ain't been in my life, because I used to fight. I fought that nigga going to his crib.
Yeah.
And I cried the whole time. Oh, this nigga don't know me. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't fuck with me. Like, so why would I, you know, type shit. Yeah. Yeah, like that's why I felt like that might have contributed too. But, you know, we've gotten over that. We, you know, said his apologies and I accepted. I forgave him a long time ago. Like, in fact, when I went on my spiritual journey, like, that was one of my first things I forgave. It's like, you know, it's nothing to hold a grudge over. My mama and them still do.
That's another thing.
Yeah. Forgive.
Like, you don't gotta forget about what a person did to you, but don't hold on, because you're the only person that's gonna feel that. Like,
I definitely don't forget anything. Like that.
I don't feel like you should.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know how that person's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I have a
move.
warning. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you gotta move. And really, I'll be talking like this about this with one of my homeboys not too long ago. A person always show you their true colors. We just choose to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
So say it can be like your girl or your boyfriend for the females or whatever the case is, whatever person is doing. But or even your homeboy, like they'll show you something that they had a potential of doing, but you love this person so much, so you ignore what they done. So once they actually do the action that you saw that they was capable of, it hurts you, and it's like, why would this person do this to me? But the whole time they showed you that they was capable of it.
Yeah.
That goes back to being aware of what's going on around you and being aware of yourself.
Thanks.
Real shit.
I just feel like, you know, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way people brought up, bro. It has a great deal to do with who we are today.
Most definitely, yeah. I definitely agree with that, bro.
No matter if you're finding yourself or what, even if you're the black sheep of your family, or so-called black sheep, you're the different one.
The different one, yeah.
You're still...
I always do.
Yeah, like you're still, in a way, gonna grow up with their ways.
Yeah. And to talk about the black sheep, feeling different. There's somebody in every family, multiple people in every family that feels like that. I was one of those people who felt like that. And to speak about what we were speaking on earlier, like that really made me go through my first stage of depression. Like I ain't feel like I connected with my family. To a degree I did, but I didn't feel like I really connected with them. And then like just a lot of other things, like always being talked about for being different, or everybody, they got older siblings or whatever, they gonna get joked on or whatever. Like when you look up to like those people, like your older brothers, your older sisters, your mom, your dad, your older cousins, whatever the case is, like, and they talking about you, like it's gonna make you feel some type of way, whatever the case is. But it's like being different isn't a bad thing. Everybody is supposed to be different.
Mm-hmm.
You can have similarities with certain people. I have similarities with both of them, but I'm different than them. Like the way that I do stuff is still me. The way they do it is them. Now it might look the same, but when you actually dive into it, it's different. But with that being said, is like, don't be afraid to be yourself just because other people are talking about you. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta live your life. You're not living your life for your homeboys, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, your dad. You gotta live your life for you. Living your life for other people, that's gonna lead you down the road of never feeling complete, never feeling happy, because you're doing everything for another person.
Yeah.
You're put here for you.
Yeah.
God didn't put you here to live somebody else's life. So
Real shit.
I have our own paths, man.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
I'm good.
You know, I can talk for hours.
Yeah.
So can, especially with these motherfuckers right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, this shit is like,
Beautiful.
energy right here, beautiful. Motherfuckers,
Beautiful.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is wonderful.
Oh, definitely. So, you got anything you want to shout out?
Shit, shout out my mom. Shout out my dad, nigga. Shout out to everybody in the world, my boy. I fuck with all y'all, shit. Y'all hit me up at Quisemuney, man. All my handles is that shit. With a U instead of an O.
Yo, YouTube channel.
Quisemuney.
Oh, okay. You got anything?
Shout out these niggas right here. Shout out my music. Go fuck with me on Apple Music, known as Wisdom.
WZDM.
You heard it. SoundCloud, Sincere/Wisdom, and YouTube, Sincere/Wisdom.
And then this, my homeboy DQ. I'm gonna put his information in the description, whatever it's called. And also, I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all for doing this with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for being in my life. Like, y'all play a huge impact on me. Like, stuff y'all don't even know. Like, just like we were talking about earlier, watching how y'all move. Like, I watch everything. So, like, y'all are very inspiring to me. I just want y'all to know, like, I really do appreciate y'all, and I really do love y'all, bro.
Definitely.
You too, bro. For real.
Quisemuney, thank you for joining us.
Facts.
And we definitely gonna be
Having
coming
me.
back.
For sure, nigga. Shit, y'all might need to have me on this bitch as a co-host, nigga. Boy, I might come to this
Most
motherfucker.
definitely, bro. The energy
A
gonna
few
be-
episodes, you know what I'm saying? It's
Most definitely,
not,
bro.
I'm gonna be one of the niggas that pop in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Quiz on this episode? Hell no.
Yeah, on that next
Yeah.
one. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in.